2012 Ford Focus. I've already put that battery in there. Battery replacement. And there's a case of the crusties and some wiring down here going on. I gotta figure out. That battery seems to have exploded. Yeah, see, anyway. And there's might be some type of wiring issue. I see some rodents been in here. I don't know. I have to look around. But there's some no crank issue going on with this vehicle. Yeah, so I got figured out. Start with the battery, because that thing is no good. One of my previous videos, and I was talking about these little screws right here and how easy they are to strip out. And somebody left one out. That one's good. That one's good. Yeah, they didn't tighten them up. So somebody serviced this car and they had experience because they just bottomed these out. They didn't tighten them up. Yeah, just the friction of the threads alone hold them in place. They don't get torqued for nothing. Just a side note. It's interesting how Ford puts these like one-way wire loom holders, these push pins in place. They're recessed back in there where you can't really get to them, and it's like they're a one-way design. This is that other fuse box I was talking about. I got to check fuses. What is it, 4 and 9? I'm probably backwards there, but 4 and 9. I'll have to look closer. We got, okay, yep. 9 is yeller, and 4 is right there. Yeah, so the car's not starting cranking. I'm just checking a continuity test. Whenever the circuit completes, it beeps. It's one way to check fuses. Beep on 4. Beep on 9. Go ahead and check them all since I'm here. Okay, that is not the problem. Yeah, I'm still in the process of diagnosis. Something else that gets me about Ford. They put these little 10mm bolts down in here where it collects corrosion. And like that one there, you can see the bolt head is real shallow. The hex head, it's, let me back this up. Oh, no, other direction. It's real thin compared to a regular bolt. You know, it's real thin. It's like, yeah, it's made to get corroded and tear up. So I got to fight with the bolts, get them out of there. So yeah, I got it dug out back here and looking at this wire, and I got the corrosion stuff cleaned off of it for the most part. And the integrity of the wiring looks good. I don't actually see anything chafed through. So I'm gonna wrap it up, re-insulate it best I can, kind of thing. Why do they use this dry rot plastic? But yeah, the grounds look good. I've had to replace one of these ABS models before. I've done several of these boosters, but let's see, what's that down in there? What's that look like? Ooh, back up. Looks all right. Try to get this. I'll have to pull the camera back and take a look at it. I see another sensor there with some corrosion stuff around it. Yeah. What's that down in there? What kind of module is that? That's way to go, Ford. Put a damn computer brain right down on this. Why? I wonder if there's an issue there with the. Look at that! Oh my God! Let me back this up. Why would they do this? What is it? The main ECM? It's zip tied to the fender. Oh boy, what we got going on here? There's the things you notice. Oh boy. Is there even supposed to be any pins in that? If so, she's ripped out. I have to check it out. Oh boy. Used to these wires chafing out right there along that transmission on these Fords. Transits, Focuses, Escapes. I think they got the same engine, Fusions. Yeah, once again, this is video I gotta get and I'll take a closer look at it. Let the customer see it also. Yeah, got it hooked back up, and with my scan tool, yeah, gonna read some codes. Figured it'd take longer. And I remember yesterday, like, it wasn't communicating with the PCM. That's that piece that I showed up underneath the, with all the wiring and stuff down there in front of the tire, underneath the splash shield, zip tied in place. Anyway, there was a lot of clicky, crazy stuff going on. We got some anti-lock brake codes, instrument cluster, communication bus, some invalid data, battery voltage, invalid data, some BCM codes. Ooh, PATS, anti-that. Let's go see what that says. That's bad. That's a security thing. Unexpected operation. Fault has failed in the current or previous key drive cycle. Okay. Let's see. Communication with ECM. U100. There's another U100. 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 I'll have to check the powers and grounds. There's that transmission code he was talking about. P07A3. Transmission friction element A stuck on. Let's see. It says a bunch of stuff that more or less it just says, I can't help you. That's what that says. Might be something in this wiring. Damn. Turn it off. Pull out the key. Put the key back in there. Nothing. Let me see. Oh yeah, lost communication. That's because the ECM's not working, so I can't see live data. Let me figure out what's up with this ECM. Time to check powers and grounds. Oh, wait a minute. Let me turn that off. Let me go out here. Might be bad news bear kind of stuff. That ECM it's talking about, that's your main brain. And that's this thing. Oh, man. What a mess. Let me figure out what I'm looking at here. So this is how the process goes. That PCM down in there not getting power by this relay control. This just shortcuts it where I could turn straight power to it. This is a special little squiller fuse breaker. And I done tested the relay. It's good. Let's see, I got the key on. We're going to see if this thing starts squilling. Hopefully nothing goes crazy. Hey, there we go. Car will start right now. Let me just see what we got going on in here. For some reason, even though it's got power to the main part of the relay to kick it over, and it's got power to the control side of it. I'm not sure about the ground, the triggering of it. No exit, control unit. Let's see what this PCM says now. I should be able to communicate. Yes, I can communicate with it. We're choosing codes. We're going to start the car though. Alright. You got a bulb out. Let me figure out why it's doing that. But I'm not much closer to it. It's got this code, engine off timer performance. I have no clue what that means. I'll have to look it up and figure it out. But yeah. We're that much farther ahead in life. Let me turn this relay off and chase down just why this control isn't kicking on. I like those little squiller fuses, man. Those things right there is handy. They save me from frying stuff. You know, about all life's an experience-based process, the way I see it. Either you learn or you don't. Okay, let me figure out. This one here is the one, the control, that's not getting grounded, and I'm pretty sure, I think it's a green one. No, that's the fuel pumps on the Chevys. It's a wire from somewhere. I gotta figure out where it's at, why it ain't kicking on. I hope this goes good. But yeah, you can see what I was talking about, this light layover, just jumping that wire from there to there. I got my little protector fuse in there. Man, I hope this goes okay. Yep. Yeah, we're good. No, we're not. No, we're not. Nobody see this. I'll delete this video. Nobody see it. I never mess up. Let's see what's going on. Mechanic, customer service, warranty specialist, diagnostic technician all at the same time, and get proper lighting, you know? Is that another wire smushed? Right there. Right there's another. What is this? Yeah. Yeah, right up. Come on. Now it wants to zoom the other way. Why does it do this stuff? Okay, so I got stuff to fix. Oh, come on, zoom out. Zoom back in. Anyway, this is where I made it. Got the one yellow blue wire hooked up, and I'm wondering if this is the one for the transmission. Like I said, it's hard being camera. Let me just set this camera down and do my job. Let's see how it goes this time. Hey, call that a win. Okay, and there you go. You got one for the tire pressure code. And that's it. That's just no response. Oh, stuff it ain't got. Yeah, I'm gonna run it through its paces again. And hopefully it stays that way. Oh, we got something else. Something else. Tire pressure, PCM, engine off timer performance. It said that earlier. I wonder what that is. Probably because I left the damn key on.